When I think about how I have incorporated discussions about social inequities, systemic oppression, or cultural diversity into my lessons, one moment that stands out is when I wanted my middle school students to understand the stark differences in educational experiences based on where they lived and how much money their families made. The school that I taught at invited students from a more affluent high school across town to come and read with our students. And after, my students began asking really insightful questions after they learned about some of the experiences those students had at their school. They asked questions like, why don't we have some of the same programs that they have? How do they get to ride in the fancy school buses on trips and we get to ride the raggedy yellow school buses? Why do they get to come here and tutor us? Their curiosity created a powerful opening for me to introduce the concept of educational inequity. And to deepen the discussion, I showed them a segment from the Oprah Winfrey Show called The Tale of Two Schools, which compared two schools in Chicago, one located in an under-resourced inner city neighborhood and the other located in a wealthy suburb. After watching the clips, we had a really deep discussion about the factors that might contribute to such differences. Factors like funding, housing policies, historical inequities, and systemic injustice. It was a deeply moving conversation, and it helped my students begin to connect their lived experiences with larger systems at play. I've also consistently brought these conversations into my work with adult learners, particularly teachers earning their certification or master's degrees. Whether I'm facilitating coursework, leading professional development, or mentoring educators, I incorporate discussions on social justice, systemic oppression, and cultural diversity to ensure that teachers critically examine their beliefs, their practices, and the structures that shape student outcomes.